A mature woman does not fall in love the way a young girl does. She has lived. She has been disappointed. She has been desired by men who wanted her body but never understood her mind. So if you approach her with hunger or nervous energy, she instantly pulls away. But if you move with calm certainty, emotional control, and restrained confidence, she becomes curious, because maturity responds to safety before desire, and the Stoics understood this deeply. They taught that power is quiet, attraction is subtle, and influence is felt before it is seen. So the touches that move a mature woman are not desperate, rushed, or sexual. They are intentional, slow, and emotionally grounded. Each touch communicates leadership, presence, and respect. And when done correctly, they awaken something far deeper than lust. They awaken trust, surrender, and attachment. Because a mature woman does not give her heart to excitement, she gives it to the man who makes her nervous system relax, who makes her feel chosen, not chased. And these 7 touches work because they signal that you are emotionally regulated, socially intelligent, and internally solid, which is the rarest combination she is looking for, even if she never says it out loud. Touch 1. This is not a grab, not a squeeze, not a lingering sexual move. It is a brief, grounded hand placed on the middle of her back when guiding her through a door or moving through a crowded space. And what makes this powerful is not the contact but the intention behind it. Your hand is steady, warm, relaxed, not rushed, and it communicates direction without control, protection without ownership, and confidence without neediness. And psychologically, this activates safety because the back is a vulnerable area, and when a mature woman allows a man to touch her there without tension, her subconscious registers him as competent and trustworthy. Stoicism teaches that the strongest men do not announce authority. They demonstrate it quietly. And this touch does exactly that. It says, I am present, I am aware, I can lead without force. And because it is brief and removed naturally, it creates space instead of pressure, which makes her mind replay the moment later, filling the silence with curiosity. And the key is that your body language must match. Slow breath, relaxed shoulders, no hesitation, because inconsistency kills attraction faster than anything else for a mature woman. Touch 2. Most men either give a weak handshake or overcompensate with aggression. Both signal insecurity, but the mature masculine handshake is firm, calm, and brief, and the magic happens when you transition naturally, perhaps releasing last with your fingertips or lightly touching her forearm as you step back. And this moment matters because the forearm is associated with capability and strength, not sexuality, so the touch bypasses her defenses. It feels respectful yet intimate, and her nervous system reads it as stable masculine energy, not flirtation, and Stoic philosophy emphasizes moderation, never excess, never absence, and this touch sits perfectly in that balance. It is not long enough to be awkward, not light enough to be forgettable. And when paired with eye contact that is unhurried and calm, it creates a subtle emotional imprint, because a mature woman is always asking one silent question: can I trust this man to be steady over time? And touches like this answer that question without words. Touch 3. The shoulder touch works only when timed with emotion, not randomly, not as a tactic, but in moments of shared humor, empathy, or understanding. A light touch on the upper shoulder while laughing together or acknowledging something meaningful creates connection without intrusion. And what matters is the softness and duration. Less than 2 seconds, relaxed fingers, no gripping, because this tells her you are emotionally attuned, and emotional strength is far more attractive to a mature woman than raw desire. Stoics believed that understanding others was a form of power, and this touch demonstrates that understanding physically. It says, I see you, I am with you in this moment, and because it is non-sexual, it lowers resistance instead of raising it, allowing her to associate comfort and warmth with your presence. And once a mature woman associates peace with a man, desire follows naturally, because desire without peace feels unsafe to her. Touch 4. This touch is powerful because it happens at the end of contact, not the beginning, when you have been sitting close, standing together, or sharing a moment. And as you move away, you release slowly instead of abruptly. Maybe your hand leaves her forearm last, or your fingers disengage with calm intention. And what this does is signal emotional self-control, because men who rush to hold on communicate fear of loss, but men who release slowly communicate abundance and confidence. And 4. A mature woman, this is deeply attractive because she has experienced men who cling emotionally, who tighten when they sense connection, and this touch tells her you are comfortable with closeness and distance. Stoicism teaches mastery over attachment, not avoidance of it, and the slow release shows that you enjoy connection without being owned by it, which creates a subtle tension in her nervous system, a tension that feels safe yet stimulating, making her want to re-initiate contact later, without feeling pressured. Touch 5. Silence is where mature attraction is tested, because immature men rush to fill gaps with words or jokes. But when silence arrives and your body remains relaxed, your breath steady, and your presence grounded, a light still hand on her knee or forearm for just a moment becomes incredibly powerful, because it anchors her emotionally. This is not movement, not stroking, not escalation. It is stillness, and stillness signals confidence and emotional depth. Stoic men understood that calm presence is persuasive without effort, and this touch tells her you are not performing, you are simply being, and a mature woman is drawn to men who do not need to entertain to be valued. The key is that your face remains neutral or softly attentive, no nervous smiles, no checking her reaction, because the power of this touch comes from non-reactivity, and when her nervous system feels that steadiness, it associates you with emotional safety and strength. Touch 6. This touch must be brief, respectful, and perfectly timed, perhaps guiding her aside in a crowded space or helping her step forward. Your hand rests lightly on the side of her waist for less than a second, then immediately releases, and the reason this works on a mature woman is because it blends leadership with restraint. It is directional, not possessive, confident, not greedy, and Stoic philosophy values intention over impulse. This touch communicates that you can be decisive without crossing boundaries, and because it happens quickly and naturally, her mind processes it after it has already passed, creating a delayed emotional response, which is often more powerful than immediate reaction. And what matters most is your posture, upright, unhurried, unbothered, because if your body language is uncertain, the touch loses its meaning. But when done with calm authority, it triggers attraction without activating defenses. Touch 7. This final touch is not about location but timing. It happens when she shares something real, a memory, a fear, a truth, and as she speaks you listen fully, no interruption, no fixing, and when she finishes you place a gentle hand over hers or on her forearm for a brief moment, paired with calm eye contact, and this creates an emotional anchor because it links vulnerability with safety. Stoics believed that the highest form of strength is emotional restraint combined with understanding, and this touch embodies that principle. It tells her you can hold her emotions without being overwhelmed, and for a mature woman this is rare and intoxicating, because she is not looking for excitement alone. She is looking for a man who can meet her depth without collapsing into it. And once this association is formed, attachment begins to grow quietly and powerfully. A mature woman does not fall for tricks, routines, or manipulation. She falls for consistency, calm, and emotional strength. And these touches are not techniques. They are expressions of who you are becoming. A man who moves slowly, chooses deliberately, and remains grounded regardless of outcome. Stoicism teaches that desire is strongest when it is not chased, when presence replaces pursuit, and control replaces urgency. And if you embody these principles, attraction becomes a byproduct, not a goal. So practice restraint, refine your awareness, and let your actions speak quietly but clearly. And if this perspective resonated with you, reflect on which touch revealed something about your own energy. Share your thoughts in the comments, subscribe for more Stoic psychology, and press the bell icon so you never miss what sharpens your mind and presence again.